different from that night.
This life is amazing when you breathe with open.
Hello everyone, welcome back to CF Reacts. My name is Casper. Sorry. Hello everyone, welcome back to CF Reacts. My name is Casper.
I was ready.
Okay, serious face. Hello everyone. Okay, 4 times the charm, right? Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to CF Reacts. My name is Casper. I've been a brand manager for 6 years, going on my 7th year, but that does not matter because today we are back with the Act 1 finale of Epic the Musical, which is one of the best things that has ever happened to me.
Oh,
now,
so good.
Another thing that has been the best thing has happened to me is reacting with Mordius over here. Hello, Mordius.
Hi! It has been an absolute joy doing this with you, my man. I have been loving this so very much. I'm so glad I was able to take you through the Troy saga, and I'm glad you wanted to continue. Speaking of which, as part of this intro, should we tell the people what we are planning post-Underworld saga?
Yes, let's do it.
Perfect.
Go ahead.
Even though it's your channel? Okay, I'll take it away.
Yeah.
I got that charisma.
Yeah.
So, what we are planning for after the Underworld saga, for the next saga and beyond, I almost said the name, but I'm gonna not do that yet. For the next saga and beyond, when the audio releases, Casper and I will both be recording reactions separately. So individual without each other on the call, we are going to do our first time reactions to the audio completely separately. But we still didn't want to lose this sort of collaborative aspect. So, once the animations start coming out, we are then going to hop into a call together and do an additional video on each saga where we go through the animatics together and do kind of a deeper dive into the music, kind of sharing fun facts we've learned with each other, things like that. So, it is going to be individual reactions to the audio and then together reactions to the animatic for all of Act 2, which I think is going to be a great kind of middle ground to make sure that we both get to, kind of react on our own terms now that we're both going to be caught up while still getting to do some kind of collaborative aspect. And it's a good reason to get to the audio as quickly as possible, but still get to come back for the animatics later as well. Like it's going to be the best for us as individuals, us as a pair, and for the channels. Like it's going to be a really good way to approach it.
Great.
That being said, we've I don't know if you have anything else. Do you have any predictions for the Underworld saga? I'm gonna have to cover my mouth so that you can't see my reactions.
I know the name of the songs from the Underworld saga. I'm gonna say this while I clean my glasses. So I know the songs. So I know that throughout this entire series, I have been talking about this whole monster inside of Odysseus thing.
Yes, you have.
One of these songs is called Monster.
What?
And I was 50-50 on if Odysseus is becoming the monster that he killed or if the monster was waiting for him at home. So I'm still very 50-50 on what that's going to be, but maybe something Odysseus is going to be the monster in the final song. That's number one. I also know No Longer You could be anything, and then obviously
let's save the No Longer You speculation until after this song. Let's do that over for that intro because I think you're gonna have a lot more speculation after this song too.
Oh, after this one, okay.
So,
and this one we're going into. Yeah, this one we're going into is the Underworld, right?
Which, here's this is my first actual creative criticism of the entire Epic the Musical, because I love Epic so much. But I do not like that there is a song named the same thing as the saga that it's in, because it makes casual conversation so confusing when I'm like, oh, that thing that happens in Underworld. And people are like, oh, the Underworld saga, Underworld the saga. And I'm like, ah! it's very confusing in casual conversation. I don't like it. But honestly, saying that I made it through an entire act of a musical and the first and only creative criticism I have is the title of one of the songs says a lot about how good this show is.
That's right, dude. It's so good. So good. All right. Let's stop yapping. Let's
stop yapping, getting into it. We're hopping into the Underworld, the first song of the Underworld saga. Let's go.
Hey, this is Editor Hades. Before we get into the reaction, I first want to show a song that Casper made before he saw this saga. He predicted a lot of things in this saga, and it's funny to watch Mordius desperately try to not reveal every single thing that Casper gets correct. Here is Full Speed Ahead Reprise.
600 men,
Stop it.
600 men lost by my command.
Oof.
Had only one goal in mind, make it back alive to our homeland.
Oof.
600 men, 600 graves on the open sea. But the problem's my existence. He is coming for me. And Ithaca's waiting, my soldiers are waiting, polity's waiting for me. So full speed ahead, full speed ahead, full speed ahead.
Casper is secretly the prophet. He accidentally accidentally predicted one of the songs in the saga we're about
Did
to
I?
react to.
Really?
Oh, you'll see. Those vibes are shockingly similar to what we're about to experience, but that was amazing, sir.
Thank you.
As always.
Did you know I left a pause between the first choir response because he was like Odysseus was waiting for the men to respond, but they're dead, so they didn't respond. So he had to respond himself.
Dang. Oh, I like that. I did not make that connection, but that's cool. Okay.
Now, enjoy the reaction.
Friends, Circe's instructions were clear. No matter what we hear, full speed ahead until we find the prophet.
So that's why I was saying that your little fan-made full speed ahead reprise you showed me was kind of closer than you expected. I also wanted to pause real quick and just let the people know, even though this isn't my channel, totally forgot to say in the intro, I have not seen these animatics yet.
Oh, okay.
I have not seen any of the Underworld animatics, so this is going to be a real good first-time reaction happening here to some of these visuals. What I ended up checking out when I did the Underworld, I still want to show you at some point later, because it's really cool, maybe as a Patreon exclusive, if we can, which was Jorge's live stream, which actually had some cool visuals and things like that in it. But yeah, I have not seen these visuals, so I have no idea what to expect.
Okay.
Visual-wise.
I see. So, and this is, I see the artiste. It's a new. It's someone we haven't had before.
Yes. Totally forgot to mention. Yes, put him up on the screen, Mason. The artiste.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you, the artiste, new person. We're actually having a new person for this and No Longer You. But then, don't worry. Monster is Gigi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we get to finish it
I'm
good.
Also, in the song here, I'm already we're hearing Odysseus's motif. With the all of that, and then we have this I'm already noticing some of the when Circe started talking about the choir last time. The Underworld last time.
Yes.
This choir came, and I kind of hear that as well here in the
Yes,
intro.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Real quick, I see you started to reach for it. Make sure you don't scroll back to the beginning of this website because that's how we jump to the middle.
Yeah, I will not. Yeah.
Okay, cool. This website's a little bit glitchy. If you scroll to the very start, it'll send you halfway, and it's terrible. But let's take it back to the 5-second mark.
No matter what we hear, full speed ahead until we find the prophet. My comrades, this land confuses your mind. So no matter who we find, full speed ahead until we find the prophet. Good. All I hear are screams.
The artist! Those visuals were insane! God, I could not even imagine how you're feeling right now, having to experience those visuals and that audio for the first time. I knew what the audio was coming, and those visuals still blew me away. What?
So this choir is like a choir of lost souls. This I assume is a
Yeah,
common
I
thing
think
for
like the full
Underworld,
speed ahead is obviously still the soldiers, but all
the
that
crew, yeah.
happening is that's the souls, which is going to be reinforced by the next lyric. But oh my gosh, I want that whole transition again. Into the color changing as that beat drops. What?
All I hear are screams. Every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream.
That drum beat, heartbeat too.
Only nightmares of those who died. Nothing's what it seems. Nothing's what it seems. And here in the underworld, the past seems close behind. This land confuses your mind.
Holy cow.
Oh my god.
My heart is racing. This animation is so good. Has the artist made... I don't know if they've made anything else from Epic, but I am so glad I picked this one. This is exceptional. This is... wow. Wow. Holy cow.
Love how the ghosts or the souls are visualized
And the
here. They look
green
so
is
cool.
so good. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Holy cow. Okay. We're taking...
Here in the underworld, the past seems
And the all I hear are screams like that. He's got so much like grief and just angst in him. It's
Wait, all I hear are screams. That sounds like the lick. Do 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 do. All I hear are screams.
Oh my god, Jorge!
Did he sneak the lick? Did
Jorge!
he actually sneak? No
Jorge,
way.
when I find you, Jorge.
There's no way he snuck that
I
in
think he
there.
really
No
did.
shot.
Wow.
That's oh
Okay.
my god.
behind. This land confuses
You ready?
your mind. When does a man become a monster?
Oh.
558 men who died under your command. Captain, why would you let the Cyclops live when ruthlessness is mercy? All I hear are
The reason why I'm freaking out, you guys are not seeing this, but before
Oh.
this on the Patreon, I showed you the fan
Yes.
song I did. That's first of
Yes.
all, right?
Yes.
And I literally almost said the exact same thing that
Predicted
they're saying here.
yes. When
That
I
is
told you that
insane.
you were accidentally foreshadowing / predicting one
Oh
of the
my
songs,
God.
you really did here.
Okay, that's number one. Number two, that is terrifying. And
All of the
such a
men
cool
coming back?
visualization. Dude, even the eye of Polyphemus is in the underworld.
See, I'm gonna have to go back and see. I gotta admit, fully was not watching the
Yeah.
animatic. I just wanted
That's
to see
fair.
your reaction to the
Oh
men
my
showing up. I'll have to go back
God.
and watch the visuals. But
Oh
yeah,
my god.
insane.
Oh no. Polites is among those men somewhere just singing. Oh
Yeah.
Oh,
All right,
my
let's go back and take those visuals.
558 men who died under your command. Captain,
Oh, the hands! The hands! Oh no!
Captain, why would you let the Cyclops live when ruthlessness is mercy? All I hear are screams.
Dude, that animatic was so good.
oh my god,
Remind me
But-
later,
well-
I have a fun fact to share at the end, but I don't want to detract from these emotions by changing topics real quick. But remember 558 men, because I want to mention something about that lyric in the outro of this song. But I'm not going to take away from the emotions long enough to talk
that's
about it
fair.
now.
Yeah, gotcha.
Do you have anything else to share before I keep going?
No,
Okay,
no,
okay.
I'm
Every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream. Only nightmares of those who died.
Whoa, the flashes.
Nothing's what it seems. Nothing's what it seems. But in the underworld, the past seems close behind.
I keep thinking of the infant from that night. I keep thinking of the infant from that night.
This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place, we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, got a little bit of water in my eyes there. They didn't leave my eyes like they did in Cyclops, but I
Oh,
gotta.
this is so much worse than him just being in that choir at first.
I know, right?
Oh,
But like in a
my
weird way,
God.
it was almost beautiful. Like the fact that even now, and this is where I will share some behind the scenes stuff because Jorge has confirmed something that makes that moment better, but the previous moment so much worse.
Okay.
The souls, all of the souls, are singing their final thoughts before they died. Which means that as the men were drowning, they were thinking, Captain, why would you let the Cyclops live when ruthlessness is mercy? But it also means that Polites, even in his final moments, as he was calling out Captain, the final thought in his mind was still, Captain, greet the world with open arms. Even in that final moment, he held on to that philosophy.
He's too pure for this world in the underworld.
I was just about to say,
Oh
I mean,
my
he was too
God.
pure for this world. That's why.
Vi-
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Visually as well.
Incredible.
Yeah, like I am terrified by the fact that like I don't know how the underworld works. I'm not that big on Greek mythology, as I've told you. I only know like Age of Mythology and Percy Jackson stuff. But it seems like to me like the visualization here is that those men that were killed by Poseidon are still drowning and will forever be drowning in the underworld.
Cool.
looks
What a cool. You're so
terrifying.
right. You're so right. And that's actually reinforced by, actually, what I'll show you later, which is Jorge's live stream, that's actually reinforced by that. So I think you're right, even in canon.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Do you think you'll be able to survive Polites if I go back again?
Yes.
Because
yes,
I want to see
anything
the
for him
again. I was paying attention to your face, so I want to see the
Yeah.
visuals.
This life is
Wow,
amazing when you breathe with open
Oh, he's so
arms.
happy.
Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're
Oh.
leading from the heart. No matter the
The
place,
Lotus.
we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open
Oh my
arms.
God. He threw the lotus to Jorge, to Odysseus right there. Oh my God, that's. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh my God. This guy has been like Polites was in the musical for like 0.5% of the entire thing, and
He's had such an impact on the characters, on the story. It's incredible. Oh, okay. Are you ready
Yeah.
to keep going?
yes, let's do it.
Are you
Yes,
sure?
Yes.
We'll
Yes,
see
let's
if he's right, because...
That voice. It can't be. Mom?
Odysseus, when you come home, I'll be waiting. Even if you're the last thing I see, I'll be
I'm right here, Mom. Can't you see? I'm waiting. I took too long
I'll always love you.
and ventured too
I'll stay in your
far
heart.
while you were
Oh my God. And as you say, the last thing they think about is what they're
Yes.
singing, and oh my God.
And so he did not know his mom had passed away during the 10 years he was out on the sea. That's what I
Oh
took.
my God.
Yeah, no, that's what I took too long meant. Like when he left, his mom was still alive and she passed away while he was gone. And her last thoughts was, when he comes home, she'll still be waiting.
Oh my God.
Are you actually capable of me making it worse right now?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Odysseus's mom is voiced by the very talented I'm actually not okay.
Oh.
By the very talented one and only Wanda Herons, Jorge's mom, in real
Yeah.
life. And when they were recording, she had to do multiple takes because she kept having a really hard time getting through it, because all she could think about was like the fact that Jorge was going to most likely outlive her, and like this recording session was the first time that she had ever actually really thought about that. And I had a really hard time learning that fact clearly. Jesus. Yeah.
It's the first song, man.
Yeah, it's the first song. So, there's that. I know, right? The men, the polities, and then the mom punching one after the other is so good. Okay. I'm gonna take it back, not super long, but just so we can get the transition into the next part. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. And these harmonies are so good. The way she hugs him in the animatic.
Bye, Mom. All I hear are screams. Every time my dad close my eyes, I no longer dream. Only nightmares of those who died. Nothing's what it seems. But in the underworld, your past is always close behind. Your past is always close behind. Down in the underworld.
And that's the Underworld. Oh my god, what a journey that freaking song is.
Whoa, yeah. That, oh my god.
So, I don't know if Casper's gonna be able to do an outro, even though this is on his channel. So I just want to say,
I just need a minute. You can go ahead. Yeah.
thank you guys for watching this. Do you want a kind of fun and interesting fact to take your mind off that, or do you need to process?
Yes.
So, if you do a little bit of quick math in your head, you might realize that 43 men left under your command would imply that 557 men had passed away.
Yeah. Because I actually brought out a calculator. When he said it, I was like calculating. Wait, what?
So, the implication being that somebody died in between when, like, there has been one additional death since Ruthlessness, is essentially the implication of those numbers. In the Odyssey, there is a character named Elpenor. And Elpenor, I know, right? Elpenor died at Circe's island. He got drunk, he fell, and he broke his neck. It's a ridiculous death, and like some of the whole thing about his character is that he's just someone who dies and is forgotten and is completely unimportant. Like that is like a actual thing of his character. And so originally there was going to be a part in the Underworld saga where Elpenor showed up and he was like, I died and nobody noticed. I died and nobody cared. But it ended up being unintentionally comedic. And so Jorge decided to cut it, which ironically fits even more that the character who was so forgotten in the original that they're not even included in this musical representation. But Jorge still included the 43 versus 558 discrepancy as kind of an Easter egg shout out to the character who died on Circe's island that was promptly forgotten about by both the characters and the music of this show. Because he literally got drunk off of wine on top of Circe's palace, fell off, broke his neck, and just died. Like, he wasn't even turned into a pig, he just got drunk and broke his neck.
Poor Elpenor, or what was his name?
That's close enough.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys for being here. Thank you to Casper's Patreon. We appreciate all the Casper patrons. And this one's going to be a little bit different, just as there's only 3 songs in the Underworld saga, so there actually isn't a premiere chain from this one. But this is going to be coming out on, I don't remember what day, but it's going to be coming out on a Wednesday. So whatever the upcoming Saturday is, whatever date that ends up being, I want to say like June 20-something. Like this comes out on the 18th and the 21st, maybe. 3 days
we'll put
from
it in a
when
pinned comment or
yes, we'll put it in a pinned comment.
Yeah.
3 days from when this comes out, this upcoming Saturday, we will be doing No Longer You on my channel, premiering straight into Monster on Casper's channel. But even though there's not any kind of crazy premiere chain today, I mean, maybe depending on when Casper times it, it'll still chain into one of my like non-epic reactions. I don't know. So maybe still go to my channel. Who knows? But we are going to be back in 3 days for the rest of Underworld. Thank you for being here. Any final things you want to say?
Yes. Well, obviously, we're going to be watching No Longer You right after this. But you will not see it before on Saturday. But if you're watching this and you still haven't joined either my Patreon or Morty's Patreon, you can actually do so you can get early access and unedited versions of the epic thing. So if you don't feel like that, if you've really been enjoying our reactions and you've not joined us over on Patreon, you can actually go to our Patreons and watch the full unedited versions where we have like everything that happens before and after the videos included, no edits, no anything.
Yes.
That's a pretty fun thing, yeah. But
and as he's talking about no edits and things like that, in this video we talk about my reaction to his fan song. That's something we watched in this like recording file before we actually started the YouTube video intro. So in the unedited version of this one, there's like a whole 3 minutes before we even start recording or before we start like being ready for the YouTube, that is us going over his fan songs. So there's lots of cool stuff included in that unedited stuff. We'll usually record for 2, 3, up to like even 5 minutes before we actually like do the YouTube intro. So there can be a lot of cool stuff. So definitely check out his Patreon, check out mine as well. Yeah. And if you can't, still make sure you are liking and commenting on this video. Go down in the comment section and let me know what your favorite pancake topping is.
Oh my god, you are terrible. You are literally the... Are you going to be the villain of the Underworld saga as well?
No, that's going to be Odysseus. Anyways, have a wonderful day, everybody. We will see you for No Longer You and Monster. Bye!
Bye. What?